Hello everyone, this is the wonderful Japan channel. When you think of matcha, many people might picture Kyoto. But Japan has another matcha-producing region that's still relatively unknown. That place is Nishio, Aichi Prefecture. Nishio is one of Japan's leading matcha production areas, boasting a history of about 700 years. This time, in Nishio, we explored how matcha is made. We toured a matcha factory and even experienced preparing and tasting matcha ourselves. This time, we had the opportunity to tour the matcha production facility at aoiseicha. This century-old tea shop not only offers various teas and matcha, but also sells tea utensils and other items. Here, you can actually see and learn about the entire process from tea leaves to finished matcha. First, the harvested tea leaves are steamed and dried to become tencha. Then, to make matcha, the stems and leaf veins are carefully removed. And the final step is grinding the tencha into powdered matcha using a stone mill. We also had the opportunity to experience grinding matcha using a stone mill. Though it may appear as if you're simply turning the mill, inside, the upper and lower grooves interlock, gradually shaving off the matcha. In fact, even when using machines to grind it, only about 60 grams of matcha can be produced per hour. In addition to the limited production capacity, the global matcha boom has caused matcha prices to soar year after year. This clearly shows how labor-intensive and time-consuming matcha production truly is. After the factory tour, we'll hold a matcha experience on the second floor. Here, you'll sit on chairs instead of kneeling. So rather than learning intricate rituals, it's an experience where you can casually enjoy matcha. Now, let's try making matcha ourselves. At first glance, it seems simple enough, but when you actually try it, it's surprisingly difficult. To create a beautiful foam, you need a bit of skill in how you move the tea whisk and how much pressure you apply. When the teacher prepares it, the foam's texture is completely different, and the aroma that rises feels richer too. What does the actual matcha taste like? Less bitter and very mellow. You can really taste the unique umami flavor of matcha. It's clear that even with the same matcha, the taste and aroma change depending on how it's prepared. Additionally, at the cafe on the second floor, you can enjoy sweets, parfaits, and sweet red bean soup made with matcha. How did you find it? This wonderful matcha experience isn't just about drinking it. It's a culture to be enjoyed, encompassing the production process and the time spent preparing it. And footnote, from touring the matcha factory to actually preparing and tasting it, experiencing the entire process felt incredibly valuable. This channel will continue to showcase Japan's wonderful aspects, so if you enjoy it, please subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Bye-bye.